American dream is an ideal. You know, it's not one aspect of the American dream, but the opportunity, right? The ideal of America, the opportunity, the fact that there's freedom, that is the American dream. But society is teaching our young people now that to moan and groan about their barrier instead of overcoming them. And I believe in acknowledging the barriers, but I also believe in treating those barriers as hurdles. And I think our young people have lost it, and I think it's important that we take some personal responsibility and learn to use your brain, but don't moan and groan about it. Just leap it. And we've lost it as a society, and I think it's hurting us as a result.
People from getting to work.
No, I believe in the First Amendment protest, but I actually agree with you here. I actually wrote a story about this for Forbes I had a roundtable of returning citizens and really zeroing in on some of the problems they face once they've already sort of done their time. A lot of them face problems with finding housing because nobody wants to give a returning citizen housing because you have to check that I was once a felon. They have a hard time finding jobs. And on top of that, many of them, because they have to deal with parole officers, it's really hard. And they face these unsurmountable odds trying to reintegrate to society. And I think, they need a little bit more grace, and the system has no grace to give them.
That's right.
Listen to these numbers out of San Francisco public schools. And this is just one area. High school readiness, 47.2%. That number among African American students, 15%. Now let's go to chronically absent. 28.4%, and again among African American students, 63.4%. The bottom line is we are failing our students, especially students of color. And unless we stop focusing on the pandemic and the politics, we're going to keep failing them. They are not equipped to succeed, and a mask isn't going to fix that.
Let's talk about, the elephant in the room. So, I'm somebody who sort of I'm a progressive individual, and I oftentimes have to debate with conservatives. So when I walk into the debate, the first thing I think about is where do we find a place of agreement? And can we start from that place? Can we start from that place of agreement and begin to build out from there? So
it's important to bring both of the sides because we're not that far apart. There's a lot of people in the country right now. They feel like that everything is up against them and everybody is against them and out against them. And we got to take a deep breath as a society and be like, you know what? Everything is gonna be okay, right?